In other news, the Federal Reserve has hiked U.S. rates yet again by its usual 0.25%. Now, this increase is the 7th since 2015 and second this year alone, with more in the pipeline in the coming months. Now, despite the increase in the U.S. rates, the South Korean government and Seoul's central bank say that the hike will have limited impact on the local market. Our Hyesung with more.
The U.S. Federal Reserve has raised its benchmark interest rate for the second time this year by a 0.25 percentage point to a range of 1.75% to 2%. It's the 7th hike since 2015, and a majority of policymakers say they now expect a total of 4 interest rate increases this year after they had been split about whether to raise rates 3 or 4 times. The Fed also dropped its pledge to keep rates low enough to stimulate the economy for some time, reflecting a U.S. economy that's getting stronger.
Economic growth appears to have picked up in the current quarter, largely reflecting a bounce back in household spending. Business investment continues to grow strongly, and the overall outlook for growth remains favorable. Fiscal policy is boosting the economy. Ongoing job gains are raising incomes and confidence.
Quarterly economic projections released at the meeting show Fed officials expect the economy to grow 2.8% this year, up 0.1% from its forecast in March. U.S. unemployment fell to 3.8% in May, the lowest since 2000, signaling the Fed is at or near its maximum employment goal. Inflation is also snapping into line, with fresh projections Wednesday indicating it would run above the Fed's 2% target, hitting 2.1% this year and remaining there through 2020. While the course of U.S. rate hikes remains gradual, the upbeat economic projections and slightly tighter pace of monetary easing is raising concern among emerging economies. In recent months, emerging economies have been seeing capital outflows and their currencies weaken against the stronger greenback, contributing to currency crisis in countries such as Argentina, Turkey, and Brazil. Officials at the European Central Bank are set to meet on Thursday to discuss for the first time when to end their bond purchasing program. The Fed's decision is also putting more pressure on South Korea to raise rates, with a U.S.-Korea rate gap now at 0.5%. Hyesung, Arirang News.